going to come from the iliac fossa down to the greater trochanter. So iliac fossa to the greater trochanter. He's going to run right here in this area. And so the test for Trendelenburg is to simply have the patient stand on one leg. You can decide which one you want to do. You're just going to pick one leg up. All right. So when he stands on one leg, what we look to see is if his hips remain level. Put the leg back down and pick it up again. What do you think? Pretty level, right? Let's look at the other side. Pick up the other leg. What do you think? Pretty level.
It's funny, when you told him that that's what you were testing for, like the first time, I noticed he did have a little sag to it. But I noticed when you put your foot back down.
Oh, the names are so weak.
Right, because you didn't.
All right, let's look at it one more time.
Because now it's really good level.
So if it was really truly positive, what we would see, pick that leg up, and what I want you to do is let this hip drop. That's what you would see with a positive test. So a little pull. Sometimes what you'll even see when the patient goes to stand on one leg is that maybe even that side where you pick the leg up will elevate. But when he does that, do it one more time for me. In order for this to stay level, this hip over here, you can test his balance right now. This hip over here is the one that's contracting to hold him there. If he drops, let this hip drop, can you? Drop. So when he does drop, now it's the right glute med that's weak. He picked up his left leg. This is a pitfall. Pay attention to this because it'll catch somebody. He picked up his left leg, but it's his right hip that we're testing. Okay? So, a negative Trendelenburg, you can do the other leg if you like. All right. So a negative Trendelenburg is when we ask the patient to pick up their leg and their pelvis stays level. A positive Trendelenburg is when we ask the patient to pick up their leg and we would see that deviate. We would see the pelvis drop. And when it drops, it's going to drop away from the involved side. That's a pitfall. It always is.
You said negative is when we see it drop.
No, negative is when it stays level.
Okay.
Positive would be the drop.
Drops on